Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. What you're about to hear will blow your mind. I mean, you have never heard this one before. Nurse Feyi has been the link on justice for Mohbad that we have been talking about. Recall, Primeboy was with Mohbad 72 hours before he was kicked away. Spending was with Mohbad 48 hours before his demise. Now, who is the third witness with Mohbad before his demise? Two people. One, a prime suspect. Two, a witness and also a suspect. A witness and also a suspect. How does Nurse Feyi equal to this? One, because of the medication she administered to Mohbad, and two, because she got there and saw what she saw. You're about to hear what you have never heard before. Like I said, justice for Mohbad must prevail. We will not keep quiet about it. We will not stop. We will keep pressing. We will keep pushing on justice for Mohbad. Imagine how wicked, how bad this world has become. Just imagine. I cannot put my fingers on the reason why Wunmi did what she did. But then, you know how life is. Life is full of wickedness. Life is full of evil. Well, let us hear what the nurse has to say about this. Because let us hear some things about the nurse. Let us hear some things because I have been expecting the nurse to come out to speak for a long time about this one. Like, why keep your mouth shut? Why keep your mouth shut? Why? Why keep your mouth shut? Why keep your mouth shut? Why keep your mouth shut? Why are you quiet about something that you are supposed to shed light to, throw light on? Don't you know that there are millions of people interested in justice for Mohbad? What did you see when you went in to treat Mohbad? Like and share this video. Tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification.
Please, carry your Bible and write it down. At 2 p.m. on Monday. Now, at that 2 p.m., she got to that house. Mo was lying weakly. He was weak. Good. Now, a woman called me and told me she is a friend to the nurse. Are you hearing me? That was last week.
I want you guys to pay attention. Pay attention to this one. Pay attention.
That the nurse was contacted, okay? Was called to come, and she came. Was it on Tuesday? The woman indicated like on Tuesday. And that Tuesday that the lady came, she came to do contract because she's a businesswoman. Are you guys listening to me? She, aside the nursing job, the nurse sells clothes. It's outside nursing job. I want us to pick this thing with diligently. Like, let's diligently pick what the nurse friend is said to me. She sells clothes outside the nursing business. And that was what she went to buy at Cotonou. I don't know if you people are getting me. Good. Automatically, the nurse is a businesswoman. She's a business nurse. She does business outside nursing job. When the nurse got there at 2 p.m. on Monday. Right? Now, the analysis, Davido, Olamide paid their condolence on their page to Mohbad on 12 to 1 1 to 1:30 and 1:21. On Monday. That is time where far before the nurse, far away before the nurse get there. People have started giving condolence to Mohbad on their page. Celebrities have started giving condolence to Mohbad on their page. Hello? What is happening here, guys? That means is Davido and Wizkid and Olamide, did they give their condolence message on their page to Mohbad? And Wunmi said Mohbad died on Monday, on Tuesday. And Wunmi said Mohbad died on Tuesday, right? But on Monday at 12, at 1:30, at 2, before the nurse arrived at Mohbad house. Hello? Hello, people. Before the nurse arrived at Mohbad house, there were condolence messages on the celebrity
Can you guys hear
page.
that? Can you hear that?
Okay. I think we'll get that one now. Let's leave that one there. Spending in the last inquest, the only thing you were able to say, Mohbad fight with everybody after the show. And that was Mohbad mad? Was Mohbad having first stage retaliation? Was Mohbad having second stage retaliation? Was Mohbad having third stage retaliation of the brain? Mohbad fights everybody after the show. This same Mohbad was on top of the show, on top of the stage, performing happily. Hello? Mohbad was fighting everybody after the show. Hello? We are going somewhere. Now, we all know a madman on the street. When you don't throw a madman a stone, or you don't abuse a madman will not come for you. Something must have triggered Mohbad, angered towards almost everybody in that show, that they went to that show together. What is that thing that triggers Mohbad's anger? Hello? Mohbad fight with over everybody in the car, right? Okay. What triggers the fight? Abi, madman for street, will he bite you if you don't go and throw him stone? Can madman just see you and start beating you when you don't throw him a stone? What triggers Mohbad's anger? And remember, they gave us a narration, Wunmi gave us a narration and our sister, that Mohbad only score. Mohbad is Yahweh. You know now? Do you people remember that story? Where this lady said Mohbad is Yahweh. Karimo Nipomo. Now, they are trying to pass a narrative that Mohbad has Costco. Now, I've given us now 2 things we should open our brain to. Nigerians, we should not keep quiet anymore. If you are a mother on this planet Nigeria, on this part of this country called Nigeria or Africa, not be your turn today, tomorrow will be your turn. And a woman carrying a baby of 5 months, want to drop at midnight there. Where is she going? Okay, it's fine. Where is Wunmi going with that baby that night? But you are dangerously wounded. She cannot stand it that he is badly wounded. She wanted to run from there. I know what I'm saying. Prime Boy will not lie. That car was not broken. Veron will not lie. He was at Banti. He did a video right there. It's still on his page. Please go and check. You will see him at Banti with the polo clothes. He was there. He went towards the Jeep. One black Jeep like that. He went towards it. And he did a video, a very short video, like two-minute video. That Jeep was not broken. It was after Prime Boy left. They were on their way. They fought in that car. Spending Pretty, you're a bad person. If you stop it, I go slap you. Oh no. If I take reset, Veron, I'm not going to make you give that boy. If I take reset, they fought in that car. They were fight in that car. Thank you, my sister, my brother. They were fight in that car. Ijawa no moto yen. One were very physical in that vehicle. It wasn't Prime Boy. It was never Prime Boy. It was Wunmi versus Mohbad. It was Wunmi versus Mohbad. They were very physical in that vehicle. And that was why Mohbad broke the vehicle glass to call for help.
Welcome back. I'm glad you heard all of this. There is still more to come. Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Just imagine the audacity of Wunmi. Imagine the audacity of Wunmi to lie, to cover up the demise of Mohbad. Something went down. Something went down that Wunmi is not willing to talk about or to say. She knows fully her role in the demise of Mohbad. She knows it. She knows her role in the demise of Mohbad. She knows how terrible the consequences of her actions is. She knows how bad this will turn out to be. But she thought that being that her mom used to be a corrupt police officer, definitely she will know some other corrupt officers here and there. Recall this bed sheet soaked that Mohbad's father talked about. Unfortunately, he was unable to take pictures of it or record anything. Maybe he was so perplexed. Maybe he didn't even have a phone that could do such. That is why it is advisable to always have some of these gadgets. Have good phones, not expensive, but a phone that can help you record. A mobile phone that can help you record. I know that Mohbad's father might not be in the best frame of mind on that day. Perplexed, torn apart, confused, in deep pain, agony. What happened to my son? It will appear to him like a dream. So I'm not going to see this person anymore. Is that the end of it? What happened to my son? What happened to my son? What happened to my son? There have been conflicting truth. Or let me say, there have been conflicting stories about this demise of Mohbad, particularly the timing. You heard what our guest said about the timing of the demise of Mohbad. Some people were aware of it earlier, but it was kept. It was kept. Mohbad was brought to that particular place not breathing. It means that Mohbad had passed away possibly 24 hours, or let us even say 36 hours, going to 2 days, Wunmi was in that house with Mohbad snuffed out. Now, let us look at it. When the nurse came, obviously, the nurse could not have administered medication to someone who is not talking. So it means that when the nurse came, the nurse needs to clarify something. When the nurse came in, he must have spoken to Mohbad, did what was needed to be done, and left. She's not going to sit down there and sleep. She will leave. She left. Before she was called in, Mohbad definitely was alive. When she left and came back, did she meet Mohbad in a good state of mind? Was Mohbad okay? Oh, that was when the rush started. Like the medication that the nurse administered to him, something else has happened. Now, autopsy, toxicology, to now be done and released, they don't want to. Why? Because if they are to go by what the nurse administered, it is possible that Mohbad would have been okay. Did Wunmi administer something else into the medication that got into Mohbad's body? She said, no, it can never be me. I will never have done this. What will make me now buy my husband when it is time for me to enjoy? Obviously, if you both have issues as regards paternity, you will care less about it. If not that Mohbad's father cried out about will that you created with your lawyer, because the man said, when I got there, I met a lawyer and one Islamic cleric. What was the duty of that Islamic cleric? What was the duty of that Islamic cleric? Who called in that Islamic cleric? Is he one of those that Wunmi goes to for charms? What was the purpose of the nurse? To treat, isn't it? So what is the purpose of the lawyer? Now we are hearing they said Mohbad had to land in some outskirts somewhere. Mohbad had to land in somewhere. He bought it on the name of his son. Now, let us clarify and find out if that son belongs to Mohbad. They said, no, Mohbad's father did not ask Wunmi. Rather, Mohbad's father asked lawyer. Mohbad's father did not ask Wunmi directly. Mohbad's father said Wunmi is transformer. Is that not what Mohbad sang to? So because of that, Wunmi will not get DNA done. Now, when we listen to one of Wunmi's spokespersons, she said the fear is the public posting or publicly making the autopsy available. That is what Wunmi does not like. Wunmi does not want people to see that Mohbad. She thought that it would have been done secretly. Like if he wanted DNA to be done, would have done it privately, secretly, so it won't be out. But now that everything is out, Wunmi does not want to, because she knows that that child does not belong to Mohbad. If not, what is the big deal if DNA is done and it confirms that that child belongs to Mohbad? This is where motive comes in as an important, very much important. So I don't see any reason why Wunmi, I've always said it, that the least Wunmi can do is to put an end to this squabble, to this talk on DNA. That's the least you can do. Regardless of what you said the man said to you, the man said you are this and that. Everyone is hot, everyone is angry. He can say whatever he wants to say. It is his own son that passed away. You say, oh, it's my own husband. Yes, I understand that part. It's your husband. You had the motion, whatever you want to claim. That's the major reason why you have to. It's his own son at the end of the day. It is his own son, not your own son. That is his blood. At the end of the day, you are not relatives. You can divorce and never speak again. You can go on with another person. But is it possible for him to have another Mohbad? No. That is the least that you could have done for Mohbad's father. But since you refused, you disagreed, you said no, you will not. You said no, you won't. You disagreed, you said no, I will not accept. I will not make this DNA possible. But I want to nail someone else. I want to nail someone else. I want to nail the nurse. I want to nail Prime Boy. I want to nail that person. That's all that you have been on about for so long. That's not good. It's not acceptable. We will not agree. We will not agree to this. Justice for Mohbad is important to a lot of people, and they will make sure that they see it through. They will make sure that they get to the root of it. Don't you see what time it is? Wunmi, if you know what time it is, you will not even spend a second wasting your time. So because of your, I don't want anyone to know the outcome of the DNA, that's the reason why you have refused. Huh? That is why you have refused DNA. So Mohbad's father can, do whatever he likes, isn't it? Mohbad's father can do whatever he likes with himself. No, it doesn't work that way. Justice for Mohbad must prevail. And there is no going back on this one. Justice for Mohbad.